Hi, hello, the new channel. I'm Jel Directo from CICP. This is the 5th year, but this is the second event for the year. And I feel very happy because we're well attended, first of all. We have a very exciting message to share with them what our plans are for this year and the vision of CICP in the next years, which is strengthening the future of the creator industry. So we want to strengthen it and to be able to share the message and the plans of CICP in a very well-attended event is something that really makes me happy because all the efforts the board of directors did to put up this event is not put to waste. We got the message across. We're well attended by the creators, by the brands, by the agency, by the networks, by the industry also. We have the partner sister industries in the advertising world. So I think that alone is good. So I think what we just need to do is to ensure that there's follow through. You know, the things that we presented, we're accountable to whatever we put on slide, on online. These are not just words, but it has to have actionable items also. Well, siguro I will bend that question. No? I will answer it more in the digital industry. Creators would usually only be part of the like a small branch of it. Like if there's an event talking about digital, it is you dedicate like maybe 3 hours for it. There's a breakout session talking about it. But the world of creators is very big also. It is a world on its own, and that's why it deserves to be to have people that will be focused and dedicated and actually ensuring that it is well taken care of. There are people that would lead dialogues and not just have a lot of buzzes going around, people that will lead the conversation. That's very important for us. So that's the role of CICP. We try to evaluate what are the most important things in relation to the industry and the creator industry. And then we lead the dialogues, we lead events, we lead discussions, roundtables also. So that there would be a group of people that would ensure that all of these things actually get to be that get to come to fruition. Hindi siya just, okay, how do we solve this? Then you create something pero walang mangyari. So I think yun yung something that I'm very focused on for this year. Whatever we plan, at least, of course, it's very hard to do 10 of 10. But to ensure that whatever you say, at least more than half of it, you get to fulfill, I would say that would make a successful 2025 for the current board. I think what we have in mind this year is to be focused because there are a lot of people who have interest on the creator industry. Some of them have their own world's interest, personal interest, whatever. The creator and influencer industry is getting bigger because even like TV talents have learned to become creators, and so everyone's like going here also. And then there are the micro creators, there are the sellers creators also. So it's a big world. But what we want to do this year is to be focused on what we want to do. So anyone that comes to us, ideally they get to support all of these programs that we created. If it's a standalone, if it's different, then maybe we can evaluate how we can support it. But we don't want to be distracted. As mentioned, there will always be a lot of these opportunities, people reaching out to us. So we stay focused, what we want to do. We all agree that that will be helping the industry, the creator industry. And so we work as one board also to achieve that. Anything that comes in, an ad, if we can do it, fulfill it, then we add it. But if it will distract us from the direction, then maybe they might come as second tier in terms of priority. I would say first growth would be the growth in number because I would say for the type of creators that we have, you know, you can launch a campaign with 100 creators, and currently at the moment we have less than 200 members. So yun pa lang we can really expand it. So there are a lot of opportunities there. We get to ensure that we have more creators as members also, and not just their networks that are membering. If the networks can actually sponsor them, that would be very helpful for us also. Growth in numbers. Number 2, growth in programs. Not an important factor that is missed. And then future of CICP would mean that the committees would have significant number of members because it's very difficult. We all have our day jobs. This is something that we're doing because we're passionate to ensure that the industry continues and lives on. But if there won't be any members, it's very hard. Many of us would not have sleep just so we're thinking about all of these things that we're passionate about. But passion can only get you somewhere, right? But if you're all passionate, but you're 10 people as compared to a passionate one, then you get to actually ensure that you don't get to do one-off projects, which is something that I also mentioned in my talk. I don't want to have like a one-off project like for the year, right? You do this, but then it doesn't continue. So you want to make sure that when you build a program, it's something that will be sustainable. So those are things that I feel strongly about. Educational and training would work very different depending on the creator that you're talking to. There are the micro nano creators, there are the macro, the mega also creators, and then the celebrity levels. They all have different things that they want to learn about. When you talk to the starting creators or those that are coming from the micro groups, they want to learn from the higher tier creators. So to be able to connect them together and set that program is something that's very important. And we also need to lead these top tier creators, also the experienced one, to see it more as ensuring that doing this grows the industry, grows the community. And so doing this is not just something, oh, we need to pay you to teach them. Hindi. It's more of growing the community, because the more people that learn it, the more that the community grows, the industry grows. The top tier creators, I'm just doing both. I won't do the middle. But the top one would be more, sa kanila is more what would be the new innovations of the platform. So parang sa kanila is more platform based, and then they're not talking about professionalism because they're all professional. Some of them are self-managed. How do I ensure that I'm paid on time? These are their questions also. Do I have a regional opportunity? Can I fly abroad for things like this? I will say yes to this even if iba ang rate niya because of these things. So they're more customized. Some of their questions are more into that. So it really depends. But the mentorship program is something that's very exciting. So that allows them to have parang sana, no? Parang if you're doing an advocacy as a big creator, paying it forward to the starting creators is something that I'd want them to have a hat on. We also created a new committee for that. So we introduced the Platform Innovations Committee, which is something that I'm very passionate about also. Because number one, I got to agree with our board director that we start this, and she feels strongly about it also. But what's new and what's nice is that it's a multi-platform committee, which means that she may be representing as a representative a specific platform, but that doesn't stop that committee from actually sharing the innovations of all the platforms, if any. So for example, YouTube is launching something, or TikTok is launching something. What is an overall landscape innovation that we can share lahat sabay-sabay and all? So I like doing things like that kasi it shows collaboration, and parang you get to merge the platforms together. It shows that the industry is well-oiled and talagang the collaboration is strong if you're able to put together different platforms. So yun.